morning, everyone. Sorry for the lighting, but you know, it's just part of it, being in the car. Today, I am by myself. I am going to OKC because I have a couple of errands to run. I have to go to Target to return something. I just kind of want to look around, and one of the things I want to look for is a wreath for our front door, just to kind of like, you know, make things a little bit more homey and all of that stuff. So I'm going to try and look for a little wreath there. They had some online that I really liked, but most of it is pickup only, or like in-store only is the only time you can get it. It's not like online shipping. So I'm going to look for that. I want to go over to the outlet mall because they have the Disney store over there. And I'm just like, I really need some Disney right now. And also they have an Aries store over there, and I want to go there and kind of look for some stuff. And they also have a Vera Bradley store, and I want to go and get another mask, something for Tyler to wear that is maybe a little bit more comfortable and that can like put a filter on, because I do not need Tyler to get sick right now because of my studying. And anyway, so I'm gonna go and run a couple of errands. Oh, and I have to go to Sephora. I bought a new foundation. I wanted to try the Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez, and so I bought it and I opened it up, and it looks like it's already been used. It has like makeup smeared all over it, and whenever you like pulled open the tube, it looked like it had already been opened, you know, if like, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm returning it because it looks like it may have been used, and I'm not taking my chances with that. So yeah, like, we gotta return this and then maybe get a new one, hopefully. So I have to go and do that, which is kind of a bummer. I was really looking forward to trying her makeup line, but my birthday was this month, so I did get like the free birthday gift, and I got her little pack, and I'm wearing the lipstick right now, and it's super comfortable. I actually really like it. So just kind of a fun fact. I really enjoy the lipstick. It's very creamy and very soft on my lips, so I like that a lot. I didn't try the cheek product today because I wasn't sure if I was going to like it, and I didn't feel like redoing my makeup if I hated it, so that's going to be a thing for another day. Maybe whenever I get the right foundation, I can try them together, but I'm looking forward to maybe trying it soon. I'll let you know how it is. But I figured I'd give you a quick update on life while I am driving to OKC, because I've got a long drive ahead of me, and I'm mainly just going to end up listening to podcasts. But before I do that, I figured I'd give you a quick update. So I had the REG exam on Saturday, and we filmed like a little bit, but I didn't really go into depth about it. I don't think that I did that great. I kind of, I'm going way too fast right now. Gotta slow it down. I kind of feel the same exact way that I did whenever I took the FAR exam for the very first time, like almost a year ago. And so it was just a lot more different than I was expecting it to be. I expected it to be more along the lines of asking questions about partnerships and corporations and your bases in them, and you know, things like that. And that's not really how it was. If you know the blueprint of the REG exam, I feel like I was asked questions more about like the first 3 sections of the blueprint rather than the last 2 sections. So there's 5 sections of the blueprint total, and the last 2 sections are supposed to be the ones that were most frequently, like, have the most percentages of being, you know, asked, questioned on. And I feel like honestly the first section I had the most questions on, and then the third section I had the most simulations on. And so I highly recommend you really make sure that you know marks, and make sure you know the different courts and what court does what, and what court makes you pay and what court doesn't make you pay up front, and all of that stuff. Because I like this was my own fault, because I was just like, there's no way that they're gonna ask that stuff because it's so basic. And then a lot of that had to do with audit, which I already took the audit exam, and there's already a whole section on like audit and ethics and stuff like that. So I was like, there's no way that they're going to ask me like the same questions that I've already been asked on another exam, but they did. So there's a little tip for you. I would just highly recommend making sure you spend more time on the first 3 sections than maybe what you would expect to spend on it or what you would normally spend on it, because that's how I've gone with the other exams. I spend the most time in the big bulk areas where like the majority of the questions in the prep course comes from, and the majority of the questions from the exam is supposed to go to. But that is not how it was. And also, one of the things that I thought that I had to know was what happens in what year, because of things change every year, and I thought I had to know phase outs and things like that, because that's kind of what I was told, was that like because of inflation, like they'll normally give you the phase out or like what numbers and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But they're like, you should still like know the basic idea of like what that phase out is and everything. So I spent so much time like really trying to learn that stuff, and I was not asked a single question that had anything to do with any types of phase out, anything that had to do with any type of a particular year. I wasn't asked a single question about the TCJA at all. So that was kind of surprising, because I was really like, that's what I thought the majority of the test was going to be. So like I spent so much time learning that, and I'm so mad I didn't get a single question, because like I knew that so well, because that was what I spent the majority of my time studying. So I've been rambling about that for a couple minutes, but I kind of wanted to just share it in case if anybody watching this is taking the exam. I would recommend like studying the first 3 things a little bit more. I think like my theory is that maybe the reason that they focused on those sections is because of the CARES Act and because of the CAA, and that changing so many things for 2020 and 2021, and like it kind of all getting mixed up and like it being just a hot mess. So I kind of think that that's the reason that they focused on those sections, but like I just did what I was told based on previous things. So I don't know, I would still learn that stuff, but I wouldn't spend the majority of your time like really trying to focus on that. And like that's how I'm going to go about it if I have to take it again, but I'll know in a couple of months. So for anybody out there taking the REG exam, that's what I recommend. I also recommend taking it first. Everybody says to take FAR first, but no, you should take REG because it changes all the time. And so I would go ahead and just knock that one out, because that's going to be like, I think the exam that has like the biggest changes from year to year. So personally, I would go ahead and take that, because like my REG book, I didn't get a new one with the new changes, and so like my REG book is completely off with all of the numbers and everything because I got it a year ago. So just a little tip. But yeah, other than that, what else is going on? There's a big hurricane happening, or that just happened. I don't know if you can see, but I'm wearing my Baton Rouge shirt today, and thinking about everybody that is just going through it right now. I have family in Louisiana, and that has been extremely stressful. They're just getting hit hard. Nobody has power. It's a mess. My dad's activated. It's like a hot mess, and I feel so bad for everybody who's going through that. And we still don't even know what all the damages is, and that happened on Sunday, and today's Tuesday, and it's just still a waiting game, and just sad. Just it's so hard to watch, especially whenever it's people that you know and love that are going through that. So that's kind of a bummer, but that's kind of been like the main thing that's been happening. On a more positive note, what was I going to say? Oh, so if you've been watching our channel for a while, if you're our family, we had that botanical gardens where we went to the botanical gardens in Atlanta for Christmas time last year in 2020, and Exploring Georgia, which is like the travel website in Georgia, it reached out to us because they saw the video and wants to use it in like one of their little promo things. So I thought that was really nice and sweet, and like I feel so honored that they saw it. It was like, oh well, we really enjoyed like your reactions and your thoughts on the botanical gardens, and we love to like feature a little clip of your experience there in our thing to promote visiting Georgia or traveling to Georgia and stuff. So I thought that was really nice, and I'm gonna do that. We're gonna do that, and because like I think people should go and visit it, and I like promoting travel, and especially in Georgia, like people should go and visit Georgia more often. It is quite underrated. people should also visit Oklahoma. Oklahoma is really underrated. But yeah, so I thought that was really nice. And if you haven't seen the video of the botanical gardens, I'll link it up in the corner. I want to say it's this corner, and I'll also link it down below if you want to check it out. And if we end up getting any more information, or whenever they do the thing, if they let us know, I'll let you all know and keep you updated on the happenings in life. But I've been rambling for 11 minutes, so I'm gonna get going. If I end up seeing anything interesting, I will show you and keep you with us. But I think it's just mainly gonna be a busy day of just running some errands and trying to get some stuff done and do all things like that. So not anything too interesting, but I just kind of want to do a quick life update while I'm in the car and getting some things done. And with that being said, I'll either see you all next time or I'll catch you in a minute.